Hello and welcome back to round 3 coverage from the 2024 PDGA Pro World Championships in Lynchburg, Virginia. We're out at New London. The back nine has a lot of twists, a lot of turns, a lot of hills. You're watching JomezPro with Nate Sexton and Jeremy Koling.
It's a fun back nine. There's a lot of different types of shot shaping, a lot of tight lines. The front nine has some open holes, but the back nine is almost exclusively in the woods. Out of bounds as well. Tough back nine, but I think it's a little bit more scoreable than the front nine. Isaac Robinson holding on to a 5-shot lead right now. Joseph Anderson tied for second right now with Calvin Heimberg. Simon Lizotte falling back a bit, as well as Adam Hammis, who had 0 birdies on the front nine. A very frustrating start to his Worlds lead card campaign here at the 2024 Worlds.
Get things started off on hole 10 with one of those few open holes that we have left, 444 feet slightly downhill. Distance or fairway driver, likely option for a right-hander. You're going to throw it high, maybe flat, maybe slight hyzer. Try to play it pretty wide because there is OB left of the basket.
I did forget that we had this last open hole. I guess you could make an argument that 18 is somewhat open, but...
Oh, world record closest shot. Jumps it through the posts and into the little rock garden.
I wonder if he knows why he's so good with the backhands. Like, when people are so good sometimes at things, I wonder if they take it for granted or if they just know how good they really are. Or why they're good at it.
I don't know. I think he's just happy to be out here throwing them, and they're going where he wants them, and he's hoping that's going to continue for a couple more days.
This is looking just as good. Okay.
Just that easy.
All right. That deserves a follow flight as well.
A little bit lower line.
A little help from the mozzarella sticks. Moving left hard. Needs to sit down unless it hits these rocks. Okay.
Sit.
Okay, Adam will have a look. Anything to jumpstart the round. Dig deep here. This would be a great putt to make. Let's see if that turns it around for him. Always good to see that first one go in.
That'll be a star frame for the group. Jerm, could you hit our viewers with what I suspect might be a nauseating scoring average for a 444-foot hole?
2.5, 62% of the field with the birdies.
I find that impressive.
Yeah,
I know it's
is.
not the hardest hole, but 444 feet is still a decent-sized chunk.
2.5 average.
Pretty incredible.
I wonder if that's the lowest scoring average ever for a hole over 440 feet. I mean, it's got to be. That's incredible.
It's been different guys popping up to stay 5 behind Isaac, but they're always 5 behind so far today. He's been holding steady as different players pop up and try to put on the chase. Hole 11, par 4, 560. Backhand or forehand off the tee both work great. The point of this hole really is just to get the weight right so that you're lined up with that final tunnel. That gives you the best chance of throwing that laser straight shot through there and getting a birdie look.
Well, that looks to be at the spot you want it to be. And that's going to require more of the scrambling skills. There are some inside lines, so I don't know if Joseph is completely out of birdie range or opportunity. That one might be more out of the birdie opportunity than Joey's, actually.
Both going to be extremely difficult.
Yes.
I think this is the shot that could really solve the hole if you do it right.
Yeah. Ooh, that's so good. Wow.
A little shy of the fairway, but way up there.
Mm-hmm.
A little long, I think.
Mm-hmm. Well, maybe Joey's in a little bit more of a predicament than I thought at first, but...
Oh, that's not the line I expected to see.
No. My goodness. This is going to be...
I was thinking certainly forehand hyzer skip.
He's going to have to probably land something vertical up and down for the forehand roller to get through that tight woods.
Big kick left, it looked like.
That's going to be in danger of taking a bogey as well. Very hard to scramble from that left side deep. All right. Very good. Oh, inside line there for Simon. He'll take it. What do these guys have left?
Oh my goodness.
It's gracious. No. Oh, he does go forehand roller. Yeah. I mean, you just want to get through. So you're just going to go full power. Just take it.
He's certainly got a putt.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's well done.
But all the sticks on the ground, I wasn't even sure if he could get the forehand roller down. Isaac does well to get out of the thick nestled woods. But a long putt left for the par. And that's not going to go in. And he's going to have some work to do to save the bogey. Not much work, though. Isaac's 4-hole birdie streak will come to an end with a bogey, while Adam is beginning. Well,
oh no.
That's why you wait. Goodness.
Ah, such a good drive and such a good second. That is going to really sting.
That is just a lapse of focus. Adam is too good of a putter. It just looked like he didn't really take his time.
And he needs birdies in the worst way.
So
it just
bad.
has not gone his way so far.
Yep.
Over to 13 with Niklas. And this is filleted.
And the helpful tree, that's a big one. If you keep going long there, you don't have an angle. With that tree, look, he's just barely in the fairway. So good thing with that redirection.
This is so close to the basket for a par 4. That is as good as you could do it.
Awesome. And I think he's showing why he was so many people's favorite coming into this event. Maybe not favorite, but one of those guys that you could certainly root for and think would have a good chance coming down to the end.
Sullivan Tipton up there on 18. Closes out with a nice par. It's going to be that 8 under round.
Great shooting.
Four-shot lead.
Look, Taylor, again, in the woods, out here, getting himself back into contention. Man, he likes this course.
Hole 12, par 3, 344, going downhill. OB on the right side. So I think the main danger here is that middle tree. Don't want to just catch that thing and kick to the right, or you're going to get a bogey almost certainly. So hitting your gap center, mid-range and driver, both good options here. Just want to keep it pretty flat because there is a bit of a slope to the left.
Yeah, the thing just flips up perfectly the whole way. Yep. Perfect. Point.
Awesome shot.
Bloop. Going for the flex play to open up the gap a bit more. Yeah, it works its way just inside C1. Call it 31.5 feet. This is in danger of going too far left. Ooh, big skip. Right on line, but just...
I liked almost everything about it.
Yeah.
A little bit heavy on speed.
Yeah, coming in fast.
This looks more measured.
This is not coming in fast. This is just buttery smooth. Wow.
Does go a little long.
Yeah. That's how he does it, though, man. It's just such glidey shots coming out of his hand every time. Just looks like he's in such control almost every time he throws it. Yeah, and it works its way at about to 28 feet. Fun game, disc golf.
Ooh, just in on that low left side.
And that's the difference between someone who's feeling it and someone who's trying to feel it. No doubt about Isaac's. Adam out there just scrapping that one in. Once again, Joey Bucket's form just pure as can be. Star frame. Expected to see a few more of those at this point in the round, but we've got a couple of them.
We're back with Classy Nick. This time on 15.
That gap is so tight. That is a fantastic drive. And we saw Ricky skip just almost all the way up to the hole in round one. And he does it again. Way up the road. That's 222 feet. No doubt about it.
Looking very nice. Perfectly played for both of those guys.
Now we get Niklas to 19 in the mix. And Ricky gets him to 17. So certainly not out of it. So much can happen at Ivy Hill. Niklas in a tie for second place.
My buddies and I just helped grow the global disc golf community. Check it out. We got our favorite shirts at Quirky Goodies, and a percentage of the sales proceeds go to the Paul Macbeth Foundation. They build great disc golf courses all around the world. I picked up 3 shirts for myself. This one's my favorite. Hey, if you're like me and you're always looking for a discount code, use this one, JomezPro 15. That'll give you 15% off. QuirkyGoodies.com. Buy a shirt, make a difference.
Hole 13, par 4, 527. 2 main schools of thought here. You can go over stable driver hyzer and try to hit this gap that the drone seems to like, or you can play backhand turnover or forehand straight and look to push to the right side fairway option. I think that is the more popular choice, but that left side gap also does work well. I think that's what we saw Isaac trying, so expect to see that again.
This misses everything. Oh, it gets the same kick that Nicholas got. That's perfect now. It's right where you want to be.
Just didn't look like enough power, but it does sneak through.
There'll be some sneaky lines that he can pick from there. Not ideal, but not bad. Isaac, the only player we've really seen go for this wide left route, and finds a tree.
Just fine.
Yeah, love it there.
Great shot. Using all the room available to him. At first I thought maybe not going to get the turn quick enough to miss those trees, but perfectly judged.
That is making hole 13 very simple.
Isaac with the delicate forehand here. That's going to be a tough putt, I think.
That is going to take a creative shot shape to get that done. I know a mixed doubles team that found their way somewhere in that range, so they had no chance of making the putt.
This is a little left of the terrible spot you could be, so maybe you can still find a way.
Oh, I loved it out of the hand. Didn't continue turning right. And we're that close to having a star frame on 13. Great shots thrown by Adam, Joseph, and Simon to get up here with short birdie looks. And this guy hasn't thought about taking a par for a long time. Checking in here with Evan Smith up on 14.
Misses the trees.
And that's going to be for 6 straight birdies for Evan Smith, getting him to 18 under par.
6 in a row out here, no matter where you do it.
Oh,
it's
gosh.
just incredible.
Pick 6 holes. I mean, six birdies total on the course is really nice. 6 in a row is incredible. 4 shots over Joey Buckets now with that par for Isaac. Still a pretty cushy lead.
Hole 14 through this tight gap, downhill 390 feet. You just saw it from Evan. There's those 4 trees there in the middle that kind of make you pick a side. You can definitely achieve success on either side of that grouping. Obviously, first priority, hit the gap. Backhand with that little drift on it tends to be the best way to get down close to this elevated basket.
Oh, man, nearly past the tree before.
That might be terrible.
Yeah, you're not. There's no might be. That is going to be awful.
It got so far left.
Yeah.
Must be pretty overstable. It really got over the top of that, and here it comes.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow.
Cool play.
I got to be honest, I didn't love that out of the hand. But that worked so far to the right and found the big gap coming down the hill in bullseye now. Great shot. Yes, sir. He is so good with his angles.
That looked easy.
That is so good. Becoming a big fan of this young man. I've been a fan for a while, but it's just the more shots I see, the more I like.
Kind of a rare line miss.
Yeah.
From Robinson.
Shocked, really.
Yeah, Simon's got to go deep into the bag of tricks, looking to get a little forehand roller out here.
And the stance is what really gets me. But what a shot. Come on.
Great recovery.
The trick shot master does it again. But the double knee roller, normally one knee down, sure. Both knees down, you're in a weird spot.
I was like, look at this. How do you play that? I even looked in there. I feel like you could mark it and
Robert,
go backwards.
might need you.
What the heck? Good find.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think you just have to take it. Like,
Oh
Okay.
my gosh, come on.
I don't even know how that gets.
How did you see it? I just like, well, I was like, well, look at this, and then I was like,
Yeah, if y'all are saying that's not a reasonable stance, you get the first point back off of a
A
certain
little
line.
inside. Yeah, in line with the foot.
Yeah.
So
That's good with y'all. That's good with me.
that's good. All right.
Huh. Well, I gotta say, Isaac's drive round one wasn't that great in this hole, but he just cashed a 75-footer. This time, no option but to lay up. More than likely losing another stroke to Joey Buckets. Awesome save.
Great birdie there. And Adam, thinking back to that short putt he had missed, I mean, he's that close to having 5 birdies in a row.
Wow.
Really turning things around
Yeah.
just in the nick of time.
2 under is going to lose strokes to the field at this point of the round. Checking in with Eagle, who doesn't want to get aggressive on his putt on hole 18, but look at that back 9. That is a lot of green. And what's the final score? 17 under, so that's good work for Eagle today. But yeah, Adam just had nothing going for him early on. A couple of inexplicable bogeys there.
It's staying in the conversation
But
now
staying
with
in the
this little
conversation.
this run he's putting on.
Yeah.
Hole 15, par 4, 668. As you can see, super tight tunnel to start. It doesn't really matter. You throw forehand or backhand. You just want to get out. The forehand clearly can skip up the hill and make the next shot a little shorter. But generally, you're blind or can just see barely the top of the basket here on your second. You're just judging it off those trees behind the pin, trying to throw up a flat putter. You can get out of the tunnel. Very, very likely you're going to make birdie here.
Oh. Well,
I think good chance to par. At least it carried forward.
yeah.
But bad timing on the release. Never really got very close to hitting the middle of the gap.
Like, is this guy a forehand guy or is he a backhand guy? I just don't know.
You don't gotta be. He's a balanced guy. Just let him be a balanced guy.
He is a scale, man. He is just a scale with the same weight on both sides. Simon doing what Simon does best, outdrives the fairway. I think, oh goodness. I was about to say, I think I was practicing with you on this course, and I remember saying to myself, Isaac Robinson's going to be on lead card third round, and we're going to do commentary as he's throwing a drive backhand to where only a sidearm could get. And he was inches away from doing that.
You're right. I remember you saying that. Yeah, if he wraps that tree, he's totally doing that. He's pushing something right. Not content just to make the gap. But drifting it right as well. See what he can do with this. This is a tricky spot.
Well, that's
great.
That's a great effort from back there. C2 look.
Yeah, in with a chance.
Mm-hmm. Oh, wow.
What
Oh,
a
come
shot.
on.
What a shot from awkward area of the course, swinging back blind.
That's in the highlight reel.
A little bit right. Not too bad.
Yeah, he's been so good on the putts today. Like his chances from there.
Adam trying to get this up there close, get out of here with his par.
That's a good scramble.
A little trickier than I thought it might be.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't even need to get out of the gap.
It's so deflating to the guys trying to chase because you think, oh yeah, he hit the tree. This is going to be tough. Now he's in the woods. You got to kneel down. And it's just dagger after dagger.
That's so good.
Dialed in.
25 under.
You love to have a front runner, somebody for these guys to chase early. We're still early in the World Championships. There's still a lot of time left. But I love the way Isaac's playing, setting the pace, just challenging the field to try to play well enough to reel him back in.
I got to say, I talked to a lot of guys about their predictions before the event, what score might win. I think 32 was said a bunch of times, 33, and like 36 was like, whoa, 36. Luke Taylor.
Got this for par on 18.
Sends it in.
Playing
18 under.
Really well.
So depending on how good that round holds up, he could be on lead card going into Ivy Hill once again. Right now, he is in that spot.
On to hole 16, par 3, 435. If a forehand could dream, this is the hole it would dream about, I think. If you could get a little turn on this and you've got sufficient power, it just looks like it's waiting to be aced. And it would just be one of those aces you could talk about when you're 65, I think.
Just slightly downhill. Just give it a slightest bit of turn. Let the disc do the rest of the work.
That is a balanced guy right there.
Okay, outside the circle putt coming.
Look at all the green on that scorecard.
I mean, and it goes behind that scorecard as well. He hasn't had a par in nearing 2 hours now. Using all of it. Simon getting up there and circling in front of Joey. I'm just guessing it's not going to hit anything.
We can call that a line miss, but I think we can call it a good result as well.
Ace run?
Is this it?
It's a bit deep. It's a bit deep. Adam's got too much power.
That's pretty incredible to be C2 long.
Frustratingly incredible.
Yeah, exactly. Perfect descriptor.
Yeah, from that angle, it looked like it was going in, but it will be a bit deep for Joey. Simon makes the adjustment. Simon doing again what he did in round one. Slow front, good back. On the stripe. Wow. How cool would this be? Good effort. Okay. Did he birdie this round one?
I thought so. I thought he threw it even more pure, actually. 26 under.
Isaac Robinson has absolutely no business birding this hole twice. It's just, it's the forehand dream.
Yeah, but there's a great backhand as well. I think the first day he did it how I think he's trying to draw it up, maybe hitting that little right side gap. I feel what you're trying to say, but I also think if he played a third round here, he'd probably birdie it again. I think we're going to have to get used to it. This is a really hard hole. Hole 17, par 4, 713. The most difficult part is it's just about 450 feet until here, where you have any room to do anything but fly exactly straight. So you have to either play something that's going to be a little short of that, but is so straight, mid-range perhaps, that could stay in the middle to guarantee yourself room to swing, room to throw a standard shot, or blitz the disc, big forehand, big backhand, and try to actually get to that point where the fairway breaks.
Let's see how Evan Smith plays it. Very, very well off the tee. And that's someone else's tee shot way past it. That's incredible there. Okay.
Great birdie.
It's one of those guys you're going to want to know for a while, Evan Smith. Great young player. Oh boy. I think that got sent.
Looks blunt. I think this is mid-range.
Just a bit short there. It's working its way down the fairway beautifully. Just turned a hair more than he'd like.
Speaking of too much turn.
But I think you'd prefer the left kick.
Certainly. If you're going to be that short, I think. If you go way up the fairway, getting it on the left side or the right side, you're going to be able to pitch through. But if you still have 100, 200 feet of woods, I think that left side's going to give you more operating space.
And this is a very telling thing here. Adam's forehand is so powerful that even he is saying, nah, I'm going backhand here. There's no way to get in position with the forehand. But he kicks hard left.
That late release backhand has been a bit of an issue for Adam today. He's gotten away with it a few times, but he's also been bitten by it a few times.
You know, not quite on course, but it's hard to be when you're that far off the fairway for Simon. Just the forward advance. He's going to love it.
Oh, no. Bees?
Oh, dang it. That's been an issue out here. All the players have been warned about it and obviously instructed to take full relief from any sort of ground nests or any sort of bee swarms. I feel like everyone's getting stung right now.
Wow.
Isaac, sorry guys. We were throwing at the same time again almost.
Look at this, Adam having to go forehand roller. And this one fights its way down there, but I mean outside C2. Well, maybe deep C2, but he's a ways away from the basket.
Look at the trust in his skills to just play a putt and say, yeah, sure. I mean, 315 down a tunnel, that's all day for me. Putt it to the spot, execute, easy par.
Oh, man, on track to save. And now he's going to have to make a good putt from about 28 feet. Hope Simon's okay after that nasty little sting. About 44 feet coming. Yeah, a lot of want there. Good effort. And knew out of the hand it was going to be low. It'll be a bogey for Simon. Joey would love to knock this one down, and he does, man. He is so smooth today. Putt looks great. Really, his worst miss was in the last hole from 40 plus feet. 16 birdies on hole 17 today. Had the pleasure of seeing 2 in my group, which was very impressive. One of those holes you don't expect to see 2 players in your card take a birdie on, that's for sure.
It's an incredible birdie.
It really is. I'd love to play it again with the tee pad just 40 feet up the fairway.
Hole 18, par 4, 872. OB on both sides, trees in the middle. Big hill the whole time. This view, I think, really just shows how difficult this fairway is. You got to go extremely aggressive off the tee if you want a birdie. I think I'm talking roller as an option. Big turning backhand. I think if you go to the forehand or anything less than distance driver, you're probably playing for par. Man, I don't know. That's not a distance driver, and that's way out there.
Yeah, but that's a par play. That's a great par play start, but no way to. I mean, he's 490 to the pin. Simon doing this big crazy play again. Is this gonna work? I don't know. Is this gonna work?
Stop.
Well, beat by a foot.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
This is scary.
Not a good start for Adam or Simon. Not going to even be easy to take the 5 from back here. That's a good shot, though. That's a really good shot.
Did that hit the stake?
No, I think it hit the grass and just
Okay.
kind of checked up.
All according to plan there.
Yep, play down the road. And he is played down the road. How aggressive does Simon get? Trying to save the par. I think he's going to go for it.
Yeah, I'm thinking super aggressive.
Yeah.
What
Well
a
done.
shot.
So much distance off the tee before it found OB just by a few inches. Oh, Adam hated it. Ends up missing everything. Well, if you like watching Joey Buckets, get used to it because you're going to see him tomorrow. Again.
Great round today.
Mm-hmm.
Great round from Isaac as well.
Look at that, going
will
forehand.
curl.
Just he didn't need to.
No,
he didn't
of course
need to.
he didn't.
But he just wanted to show I'm versatile too. I'm one of those
I'm
balanced guys.
very balanced.
What a par. Awesome par. Awesome par. There were 4 total birdies on this hole for the week. Not for the day, 2 for today. Ty Love again.
He got it 2 times.
Corey Ellis again. Wait, this has got to
No,
be round 1.
that's not right.
This has got to be round 1. I apologize, everyone. But the 2 birdies thing is true. James Conrad, Jakub Semerad from 100 feet.
Wow.
So, barring a throw-in, it was birdied 3 times in totality.
Well, to
we
be
do
fair,
have
the
B-pull
B-pool's
tomorrow.
got another shot.
But the B-pull was an offer, okay, in their first effort.
They're going to be swinging away
They're
tomorrow,
going to be
though.
swinging tomorrow, but
It's win or go home tomorrow for these guys.
Holy Teen is diabolical is all I'm trying to say.
You're right about that.
Well, Isaac Robinson, again, a great round, again. Not the fireworks of the first time around, but a 4-shot lead going into the final 2 days of the 2024 World Championships.
Big move from Niklas Antala to 20 under with a 9 under day, the hot round out here at New London. So we're going to see him on the lead card along with Luke Taylor.
Man, this guy really wants to win another world title, it seems. 2 bogeys, 2 small blemishes, but it's surprising that he's only had 2 bogeys because he's thrown like 5 shots out of bounds, I think, so far, something like that, and has just safe par so many times. The bogeys he took today, they weren't OB. They were just the natural kind.
Yep.
So staying in bounds at Ivy Hill is imperative. If he wants to win this world title, it's got to be a clean round tomorrow and really make them, the field, get aggressive and try to attack him. It's going to be awesome to watch.
2 more rounds to go at the 2024 World Championship. We'll be there with you. Can't wait to see the developments from Ivy Hill tomorrow and on our final day Sunday.